day and age, paper documents are still the predominant vehicle for business communication within legal firms, financial firms, or educational establishments. These businesses are cost conscious. They want to gain control over their cost and make sure internal costs are charged back correctly and ensure current usage is audited. uniFLOW cost centers allow organizations to assign costs to different projects or cases. Users can decide on a per job basis who should be charged for each print, copy, scan, or fax job. Moreover, the administrator can view valuable analytical information within the uniFLOW online dashboard regardless of device activity or project costs. For this demonstration, I will be showing how to set up two different users: a school project identified as Project 2020 and a law firm with a case identified as Case 1234. By doing this, it will allow each user to access or view only their projects and charge back that project accordingly. After logging onto your uniFLOW online tenant, go to Extensions. In this box, you can add extensions if cost centers have not already been added. In my case, cost centers have, so go ahead and hit the Open key. Today we're going to manage cost centers. If by chance you needed to add a cost center, you could add the cost center up here, put the name, description, and go ahead and hit Save. As you can see, I have Case 1234 and Project 2020. Now I'm going to change the access controls so I can only view based on my login credentials. For this one, I'm going to do Eric Fields, and for Project 2020, I'm going to do Administrator. This will allow me to log in and only see those cost centers based on my login credentials. I will now create two jobs, a school project and a case file. After creating those jobs, I will log into a Canon device and select and print those projects in order to charge them back accordingly. So here's the health project that I'm going to print. I'll go ahead and select File Print. I will then print it to the secure print queue. After I print it to the secure print queue, I will release it later using my unique project number. After printing that project, I will now log into a Canon device and release it. After adding my PIN code and logging onto the device, you will now see a project cost center that I can go ahead and choose. After choosing it, I would go to Secure Print. There you see the health project that I printed earlier. I'll go ahead and print and keep it, and then I will log out. I am now ready to print out my legal case project. As you can see, I have my case study in front of me. I will go ahead now and print that. Again, I will be printing to the secure print queue. I'll go ahead and select that. After printing, I will select secure print again, and the job is completed. I'm ready to log into my device. I'll put my PIN in and go ahead and log into the device. Now that you can see that I am logged in as a different user, I now have law firm available for me to select. I'll go ahead and select that. Now I'll go to the brief sample PDF that we just printed. I'll go ahead and release that job, and we're ready to log out. After logging back into my uniFLOW online tenant, I'll now go to Reports. The first report we'll look at is Cost Center Summary. As you can see, we have different cases and how many prints, copies, etc. that were printed to that particular project. The next one will be Sampling by Cost Centers. This is where I can individually look at a cost center by dropping down and going to that project and looking at that data. Since all this data is real live data and you might want to export it, you can go ahead and hit the export button, go ahead and hit the download button. It will then download that report and you have the ability to open it up and view it. We hope you were able to see how the cost center feature of uniFLOW offers customers a flexible way to have a holistic understanding of the cost of each of their projects or cases on a daily basis per device. With this information, customers can ensure internal costs from different projects or cases can be charged back correctly and realize a return on their original investment. It is worth mentioning that uniFLOW can illustrate how many trees or how many grams of CO2 have been saved by the customer. These reports can show how the customer has helped to reduce its environmental impact. uniFLOW cares not only for our customers, but also the environment.